What's going on, dudes? It's your boy and the Matrix, the culture nomad. So I wanted to make this video because more and more I'm seeing I'm seeing airlines just exiting the American what do you call it? The American flights, right? So any airline that would originally stop making any stops at America are no longer going to do that. You understand? So, for example, there's airlines from Europe, right? They'll stop at New York, and then from New York, you get on another plane to go to California. Or they'll stop at Chicago, and from Chicago, you take another plane to go to California. Okay. So I have here Jetstar Airlines. Jetstar Airlines, who I think it belongs to Qantas. The Qantas Group is a company. I'm not sure what kind of company it is. I'm just doing a little bit of research. But basically, this Australian airline, they have completely just exited America, which means that usually they would stop at like Honolulu, Hawaii, which belongs to America, right? They'll stop at Honolulu. They will stop in California, but nope, those days are over. Not anymore. They're not going to do any more stops there. From now on, it's just, I don't know. They're probably going to find somewhere else. Maybe they'll stop in Korea or Japan or I don't know, some place that does not belong to America. And one of the reasons why they're doing this is because they know that America has become hostile to travelers, even to its own people. I mean, we talked about this before, where like somebody from Europe will take a flight to America, and then right there at the airport they'll be detained. They will question them like they're a criminal, right? And this has happened to many people. There's been, who was it? There was this famous guy, this famous streamer. I think it was Hamza. So Hamza, I think that's his name. The live streamer. I'll put a article here. I think he's from Canada, if I'm not mistaken. So he came from Canada, visiting America, and at the airport they stopped his ass, and I think they arrested him for like a day or something like that, right? The point is, the guy was very mistreated. Look, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemies. Okay, I wouldn't want anybody to go through this. It's just absolutely dreadful, right? It's just horrible to go through something like that. You know what I mean? And this is one of the reasons, because a lot of people are reporting this. So a lot of airlines are like, no, screw it. If you're going to be like that, we're not going to stop there. This, it's absolutely horrendous. And I think more airlines are going to keep doing this until eventually America is just isolated completely, which is kind of scary. So, and recently Donald Trump made this new stupid law that, to renew your visa when you come into America as a tourist, you got to pay $250. I think it's to renew the visa or to enter, right, to get your visa. So you got to pay. So if you're coming from Europe, you got to pay $1,000+ to come to America, buy a plane ticket to America, $250 at the door to get into America. On top of that, hotels here, and everything in America is expensive. Everything in America is expensive. So why the heck why would they come over here? Like, why? Why bother? It doesn't make any sense. Right? So why come over here? They could take that same amount of money and go to Thailand, Japan, which is much cheaper, Korea, They probably have a better time, because Las Vegas is going down as they're not getting any tourists, in Florida and a whole bunch of others. And I think this is going to continue to the point eventually where like only like maybe, I don't know, maybe like 5 flights. America only has 5 airlines going in and out. And America's heading to isolation, which I'm telling everybody now, if I were you, I would try to do whatever you can to get out of the country. If you cannot get out of the country, there's 2 things you can do. Number 1, go from America into Mexico, right? Into Mexico. Once you're in Mexico, take a flight from Mexico and get out and travel outside somewhere else. Or you can make your way up to Canada, cross the border to Canada, and take a take an airplane from Canada to Asia or Europe, wherever, right? I think that'll be much much easier, much better, right? Um, because it just looks like it just feels like we're going into another lockdown, or America is just gonna isolate itself. And when Trump is out of office, I do not trust the next person, right? The next president, the next person, whoever that's gonna be, to direct this country in any way. I don't trust them. I will not trust anybody after Donald Trump, because at this point there's no leader that can reverse all the damage that has been done. Okay, we're heading into like the freaking end times here, guys. If we're not in it already. But the point is, America's getting really scary, very dystopian with everything that's happening. They made homelessness illegal, which is absolutely bananas to me. Like, homelessness is illegal in parts of America. Like, you don't even have like the chance to live in your car. You're not allowed to be homeless. It's like they want to force you into, if you cannot, like, they don't want you to live for free, not even in your car. They don't want you to do that. They want you to pay for something. Take out a loan, be part of the system. Be part of the system. Take out some type of loan. Take out something. Use a credit card within the country. Put yourself in debt. They want you to be part of the system so that you will be enslaved. In modern day, slavery is financial slavery. Okay? We're talking about freedom here. I'm trying to set you guys free. Andy Matrix is setting you guys free, darn it. Right? But if you want to be really free, then, submit to Jesus Christ. But guys, seriously, look, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of everything that's about to happen, right? America, other countries are leaving America behind. America is no longer the most powerful country. Other countries are going to leave America behind. And if there's a war, which eventually there will be, everybody is going to start attacking America. America's going to be a huge target if there's a war. Right? Because at least, Trump is trying to do some peaceful things in the world with Iran and Ukraine and Russia. But after Trump, I do not trust the next person that gets into the office. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, comment below, like this video, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. It's your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed.